Do you ever think you ever learned anything from one of your own poems?
Yeah, in a curious way. One time, years after I'd written it, I was in some very kind of comfortable, down-home, classic summer writers' conference workshop in Herkimer County, of all places. And there was a pleasant woman telling me of the fact that her husband had been one of the crucial younger scientists working in the DNA project, and how it really got to him. He became intensely paranoid and eventually was putting a kind of mystic circle around his baby daughter's crib, and he really sadly broke down. And so he was telling this very sad story, and there was a very bumptious fellow at the table talking about his fatherhood and all this, and I remember she said to him at one point, you've concluded your biological information, you can die anytime, you know, not harshly, but then she said, you remember that incredibly violent poem you wrote? And I said, no, I don't remember any incredibly violent poem I wrote. And she said, you know, the one where you begin, for love I would split open your head and put a candle in behind your eyes. I had never thought of that as violent. I thought that was some kind of sweet, almost Valentine-like address to the woman I loved, to show the depth and constancy of my affection. And she said, you're going to split open her head, you know, to keep the love light shining. And yeah, I've learned emotional states from poems years after. I mean, not simply with her information, but when I thought of what that was saying and what emotional terms it was making clear, it certainly taught me a lot of, not just about myself, but ways of sort of compulsive, you will love me, I will love you, that kind of insistent, bleak, not even mind trip, but that obsessional, paranoid sense, this is the way it really has to be because I feel this way or think I feel this way. Back briefly to Buffalo, the great city of my pleasure, Buffalo, New York. Buffalo evening. This would be about the month of February in Buffalo. Steady, the evening fades up the street into sunset over the lake. Winter sits quiet here, snow piled by the road, the walks stamped down or shoveled. The kids in the time before dinner are playing, sliding on the old ice. The dogs are out walking, and it's soon inside again with the light gone, time to eat, to think of it all. Winter. Snow lifts it by slowing the movement expected, makes walking slower, harder, makes face ache, eyes blur, hands fumble, makes the day explicit, the night quiet, the outside more so, and the inside glow with warmth, with people, if you're lucky, if world's good to you, won't so simply kill you, freeze you. All the way, dance a little, don't worry. There's all the way till tomorrow, from today and yesterday. Simple directions, direction to follow. This thing of Alan, I heard charmingly that Alan was here not all that long ago and had it was my front man, as they say, saying to how many of you had knew my work, et cetera, et cetera. Terrific. This is on phrase from Ginsberg's Kaddish. Quote, all girls grown old is the phrase. All girls grown old, broken, worn out, men, dead, houses gone, boats sunk, jobs lost, retired to old folks' home, eat, drink, be merry, you think.